that's been on all our minds. Roe versus Wade fails in Senate, and Biden warns gay marriage is next. The lesbian perspective right here on Queer News Tonight. Yesterday, the U.S. Senate failed to pass the Women's Health Protection Act, the bill that would turn Roe versus Wade into a law instead of just a court precedent. All Democrats, with the exception of Joe Manchin of West Virginia, voted for the bill. President Joe Biden issued a statement reading, quote, "Republicans in Congress, not one of whom voted for this bill, have chosen to stand in the way of Americans' rights to make the most personal decisions about their own bodies, families, and lives. To protect the right to choose, voters need to elect more pro-choice senators this November and return a pro-choice majority to the House. If they do, Congress can pass this bill in January and put it on my desk so I can sign it into law," end quote.
Yeah, well, I can't believe that we're having to fight these fights all over again. And I just hope that the young people of today have been paying attention because I think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
When the hell did we lose control? When did we give the right to people that are not women or don't even identify as women the right to decide what we do with our bodies? What's
Listen,
the F
They
going
just
on?
took it. They just took it.
You know what is so ridiculous about this is the fact that, you know, you continue to hear people going, "Oh, well, I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask. Oh, you can't force me to wear a mask. My body, my choice." Oh my God, but it's so like out of left field that when you talk about any choice you have to make about your health and your body, now all of a sudden, oh no, it's okay. Now guess what, guys? We're gonna take that choice away from you.
Right.
So it's okay. It's like good for one group and not good for another. The reality of it is that the men who are paying attention to this fight right now and this topic, they need to be running as equally as scared as the women, because this is what's setting precedent in our court system. The moment that they have precedent over our bodies, we're just cannon fodder in this conversation. Okay,
right.
They think that we're the easy.
We're the
group.
lowest hanging fruit. We're the easiest to get right
And
now.
what's really crazy is there's so many women who stand with this.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, because it's a hypocritical issue too. This is disproportionately going to affect low-income women who don't have agency, because those same white senators who are voting to take away the rights of women will put their daughters, their mistresses, on planes to get them to places that will secure an abortion. Let's be clear. This is about bodies, and this is about keeping people in working class situations that they can be exploited. It is not at all about the argument or the baby, because just to continue, they care about the fetus, but once the baby's born, they don't really want to run it. They don't want to see it. And just to add a perfect semblance of irony, there's a huge baby formula shortage right now.
Yes.
On the week when they're talking about overturning Roe v. Wade. So
let's have more babies.
Yeah, let's have more babies.
No
They don't care about the babies, they care about control.
They don't. And you know what's crazy, ladies, is that, 1 in 4 women have had an abortion. 1 in 4, okay? That's a lot of women. And, everybody's got their own reasons why. And at the end of the day, you don't have to freaking qualify as to why you did it.
It's your body.
It's your body. That's it.
It's such a personal choice.
Yeah, and it's also the fact that you have to live with your choices. I may not agree with abortion. I may not have an abortion for myself if I were in that, but I don't know, because I never had to be there.
And who am I to tell you what to do with your body?
Exactly.
Who am I?
But this is what I'm saying about the men who are watching this precedent that we're talking about. Next, what are they going to do? Come after you men and start vasectomies? Oh, but why don't we just talk about vasectomies? How about we just do that?
They're reversible after all. They're reversible.
They are reversible. I just see that men are starting to see women having more powerful roles and in leadership. And the
So they
more
want to take us back to
they
the
can
50s?
Yes.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
They want to put these restrictions on women. How many women had abortions because they were in college, they were immature?
Look, Miss Cindy Brown, okay?
men.
I'm an open book. I am who I am. My experiences and my past have gotten me to where I'm sitting at right now, all right? So 20 years ago, Faye Watt had an abortion. I was not in a right place mentally. I was battling addiction, and I was also in a relationship with someone that was toxic that I did not want to be attached to for the rest of my life, okay? Again, I don't have to freaking qualify. It's my body. I made that decision, and that's something I have to live with. And you don't think that every year on that day, I remember what I did 20 years ago. I don't regret what I did. It was a decision that I had to make. But I also know that if I wasn't allowed to do it, this Puerto Rican Colombian would have found a way to get it done in a back alley, however possible.
And you might not be here now to tell that story.
I might not be here to tell the story today.
Faye, thank you for sharing that, really, because it's so important for people to hear the real stories.
It's so mired in shame that you just gave strength to somebody else to live in their strength.
And it breaks my heart. I have chills right now. It breaks my heart that my stepdaughter might not have this same choice to have, you know?
Yeah, we all just need to open our eyes, pay attention, and like Biden said, let's elect pro-choice.
We need to get out there,
Well,
you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, guys, and you know, we can speak about it from an academic, intellectual perspective, but the reality of it is unless we actually take this idea and we get out there and vote, this is just talk, okay?
Right. Yeah.
And if what we're seeing is not an example of the agenda that is being, you know, rallied against human beings, okay? I don't even have to, but specifically women. You guys, I have seen more men out there now. When women are attacked or attacked in the media, in the Supreme Court, and we're thinking that they can take the choice of our bodies and control our bodies. Right now in the streets, I'm seeing it in the streets, and that's what my concern is. My concern is that this here will not only just set precedent in our court systems, but what it does, it sends a clear message to men in the world that we're inferior. And that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
That's a real problem. So, you know, I've been meditating for a long time, and I thought I like calmed down, you know, and like this has been a decade in the making. But I'm telling you, I'm feeling my activism coming back out again, and it's time to take to the streets, and it's time to
There
get
are rallies
upset
on Saturday.
there
all
are
over the
rallies on
country.
Saturday.
There are rallies.
And we don't have to do this sitting down, and we don't have to do this in a way that we're nice about it. Guys, they're not being nice about it. It's time for the gloves to come off. Let's go.
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth